Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to our channel where we share fun stories for kids. So if you are a kid or simply a friend of kids and love listening to stories, then subscribe to our channel now so you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. And please don't forget to hit the like button. So today let us listen to the story of a very brave fox who went on an exciting adventure and discovered a beautiful hidden valley. Once upon a time, in a peaceful forest nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a smart little fox named Fiona. Unlike many foxes who preferred hunting or playing tricks on forest animals, Fiona's greatest passion was exploring. Every morning she would set off on adventures, scampering up trees to peek at the birds' nests or following winding streams to see where they led, her bushy tail bouncing with joy. Fiona loved to sniff out new discoveries and unravel the secrets of the whispering woods. One crisp autumn day, as Fiona was chasing colourful falling leaves, she stumbled upon a sight she had never seen before. A ray of sunlight was shining through a break in the clouds, illuminating a spot near the top of the tallest hill in the forest. It was an odd phenomenon, as the clouds usually hid the summit, shrouding it in mystery. Curiosity sparked in Fiona's eyes, since no one had ever dared to venture to the top of the hidden peak. Perhaps the mysterious light held a captivating secret waiting to be uncovered. Determined to investigate, Fiona dashed towards the hill. As she raced across the forest floor, she passed by her friends, Benny the bunny and Rosie the squirrel, who were gathering nuts for the winter. "Where are you going, Fiona?" Benny asked, his nose twitching. "I'm going to find out what's behind the light on the hidden peak," Fiona replied breathlessly, without slowing down. "But nobody has ever reached the top of that hill," Rosie exclaimed. "No one has ever even seen the hidden peak. It's too dangerous." Fiona smiled bravely. "Well, maybe I'll be the first to see it." And with that, she sped off, her paws barely touching the ground as she bounded up the steep slope. Benny and Rosie watched her go, their hearts pounding with both admiration and worry for their adventurous friend. Fiona raced on, her determination growing with each leap. Finally, she stood at the top of the hill, panting slightly, but her eyes shining with excitement. As the clouds parted, she saw the source of the mysterious light, a narrow path leading into a deep gorge shrouded in mist. Overgrown vines and tall grasses concealed any sign of a trail. Yet Fiona could sense that the beckoning path had been waiting for her. With a determined nod, she plunged into the undergrowth, pushing aside branches and stepping over fallen logs. As she ventured deeper into the gorge, the trees grew thicker and the air grew cooler. The playful chatter of birds was replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant rush of a waterfall. Just when Fiona began to question her journey, the trees suddenly parted, revealing a breathtaking sight before her astonished eyes. Bathed in golden sunlight, she stood at the entrance of a hidden valley, a place of enchantment that seemed untouched by time. Fiona stepped into the valley and gasped in awe. Before her lay a world of enchantment. Sparkling streams meandered through fields of vibrant wildflowers. Majestic waterfalls cascaded down Muscovite rocks, creating pools of crystal clear water. Tiny mushrooms dotted the landscape, adding pops of color to the lush green scenery. The air buzzed with the sweet melody of singing birds, and butterflies with wings like stained glass windows fluttered among the blooms. As Fiona ventured deeper into this magical realm, she noticed a network of winding paths inviting exploration, eager to uncover all the valley's secrets. Fiona followed a babbling brook that snaked through the heart of the enchanted landscape. As she walked, she spotted a clearing up ahead. Drawn by curiosity, she quickened her pace, eager to see what lay in wait. Upon entering the clearing, Fiona was greeted by a sight that made her heart melt. A group of adorable baby animals frolicked in the open space. There were fluffy bunnies hopping around, their white tails bobbing. Playful otters tumbled over each other in the shallow waters of a nearby stream, and a family of deer stood gracefully watching over their fawn as it took its first wobbly steps. Seeing these charming creatures at play filled Fiona with a sense of warmth and wonder. As Fiona approached the merry gathering, the animals paused their games and turned to look at her. For a moment, there was a stunned silence. Then a giggle broke out among the young ones, and soon the entire clearing echoed with their delighted squeals. Fiona, taken aback by the unexpected laughter, couldn't help but join in on their merriment. She wagged her tail excitedly, feeling an overwhelming sense of joy and camaraderie. Suddenly, a gruff voice boomed through the clearing. "Who's that?" All the animals fell silent as a large, burly badger emerged from behind a tree. His face was etched with concern as he eyed Fiona suspiciously. "I'm Fiona," she replied politely. "I just wanted to take a peek at your lovely valley." The badger crossed his paws over his chest and scrutinized her. "This is a secret place. Outsiders aren't allowed." "Oh, I'm sorry," Fiona said, her ears drooping. "I didn't know. I was just admiring your beautiful valley. I won't intrude any longer." Turning to leave, she felt a pang of disappointment, realizing that her adventure had come to an abrupt end. As Fiona started to walk away, a tiny voice piped up, "Wait, please don't go." Startled, Fiona turned around to see a young badger, no older than a kit, trotting towards her. "Why shouldn't I go?" she asked, her tone gentle. "Because I want to show you around our valley," the young badger replied with a smile. "My friends and I would love for you to stay and play with us." Fiona's eyes widened with surprise. Could it be that the animals were inviting her to stay? Overjoyed, she exclaimed, "Oh yes, I would love to play with you." And so Fiona spent the rest of the day frolicking with her new friends. They raced through fields of tall grass, splashed in cool streams, and shared stories and laughter that echoed through the enchanting valley as the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the land. The young badger, whose name was Burton, led Fiona to a cozy den nestled under the roots of a giant oak tree. "You can stay here for the night," Burton offered warmly. "We'll keep you safe." Fiona, touched by their kindness, thanked them and curled up in a corner of the den, feeling a sense of belonging and gratitude. Surrounded by the comforting presence of her newfound friends, Fiona drifted off to sleep. Her dreams filled with images of the magical valley and the promise of another day of adventure and friendship. In the heart of the enchanted forest, where the sun's rays peeked through the clouds to illuminate a hidden path, there lay a secret valley untouched by time. It was a place where animals played, where nature thrived, and where a little fox named Fiona discovered the true meaning of friendship and courage.